Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. Starting on the mound in this one, Brandon Red. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Next offering is down low. Red. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Luis Arraez. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
You got a full count.
Right side, hard hit. Ibarra steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nick Pivetta. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And now it's 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Stewart.
No, that's down.
Missed.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Ball outside.
No, that's out.
Safe in second with a stolen base. Coffey stands at second with no outs. In the air, right side. Tatis drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
Left fielder.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that is gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Christian Mullins, the next to hit. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Joe puts it away. Out. Number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Tyler Pratt will hit next. Fought off foul. 3-2 now. Right side. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Around first and hustling for second. He's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Yeah, the batter now, Caleb Ward.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Hit in the air, center field. Merrill sizes this one up. And that will end the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second, stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Manny Machado. Tatis runs. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that still right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now, Eggy Rosario.
The designated hitter, Eggy Rosario.
Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Ibarra. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now here is David Kerr. Hit softly on the ground to third. Machado tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Next for Cincinnati, J.P. Reyna. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2's the count.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Swing and a line line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting ninth,
Here's the catcher.
Eric Dang.
Runner on the go. On the ground, out to short. They get one. Not in time. He's safe. So the lineup flips over. Michael Coffey, the next to him for the Reds. 2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drop.
Runner on the go. Nice grab. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Batting ninth,
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Around second now as they still don't have it. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder.
Number 4.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Tatis makes the grab, 1 down. Digging in,
Now
Tyler
batting,
Pratt.
number 2.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
1-2.
Man at second. And that
2-2.
one almost got him. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Merrill sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Campusano down to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And here comes
Leading
Xander
off for San
Bogaerts.
Diego, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop
Inside,
takes the ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Luis Ariz stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab for the second out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 outs, base is empty. Out to short, Patelli. Tosses across to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that'll do it. And here is David Kerr. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Tatis makes the grab. And there's 1 away. J.P. Reyna, the next to hit for the Reds. That's inside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now it's going to be number 19. Slings it across, and that's an out. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Michael Coffey. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now Machado up here.
Leading off for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 3-2. Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. Swinging a foul out of play.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that's a fair ball.
Now batting, left fielder Connor Joe.
Stepping in, Connor Joe. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now the catcher comes up to him, Luis Campusano. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake
Tying run
Cronenworth.
is at first. And we're at the top of the fifth. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move. He's got it. And that is that. Ron Marinaccio on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Stewart. And it is 2-1.
Well, these Reds do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. See you later. He sends it out of here. It's 4-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. That one missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Slides, but it gets by him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now it's going to be Christian Mullins. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Now that is
Tyler
number
Pratt,
2.
the next to hit for the Reds. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Popped up. Bogarts hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Ward. Ward matched a homer in his last game.
2.
This one in the dirt.
1 and 2's the count.
Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Just a solid swing right there.
The pitcher on here, Matt Todd.
Still a lot of game left, and this game can go either way.
Patelli to second. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. Next to the Padres, Luis Arias. That clips a corner. In the air, out towards right center. On the move to the gap. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
The most on my words are cheap, but meet me on the seatbelt is where I'll be. Need oxygen so I can sleep.
Now pitching for San
And
Diego.
we've got ourselves a pitching
Number
change.
56.
Jeremiah Estrada. He's pitching on 2 days
Estrada.
rest. Now it's the right fielder,
Leading off
David
for the
Kerr.
Reds, right fielder, number 6.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2, and that's
Full
outside.
count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down. J.P. Reyna now at the plate. Reyna with a homer in his last game. That misses
2-1.
the zone. 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. The other way. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
And the batter now, number 19. On the ground to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly, slinging it to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Michael Coffey, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Joe makes the grab, and that'll do it. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Right fielder.
He's a guy,
Fernando
Chris's
Tatis
highlights include some of
Jr.
the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And that's a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A
Up
bit of a
next
lost
for
start
the
for
Padres,
some, so that was
third
nicely
baseman,
done to beat
Manny
the odds.
Machado.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And we're starting over. It's 4-4. That one hit to right. He makes the grab. One down. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Tied at 4. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Two down, nobody on. Just
Outside, that's the ball.
missed. That misses the zone,
that's the ball.
and the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that
Now pitching for the Reds.
Inside,
No
just missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball four.
Take your
And with
base.
2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. Up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Now pitching for San Diego,
Robert Suarez
Number
gets the call
75.
from the pen on for the
Robert
30th
Suarez.
time this year. Right side, Tatis hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder. Pitch misses there. 3-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole. And
Cronenworth on to Bogarts, and that's 2. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
now pitching for the Reds,
And a
Number
knee-high
59.
strike to Xander Bogaerts. And that
Oh,
is
that's
downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Ibarra takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
2-1.
That one not close, and it's 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the
3-1.
order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
pitching for San
Adrian
Diego,
Morejon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Into the outfield, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys.
Got him swinging. David Kerr, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Tied at 4. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it, and there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner on the move, and it remains 2-2. Runner goes again. Now a rip into left center. And it's into the gap. He'll score easily. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 7-4.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
New pitcher on now, Yuki Matsui.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so Command and execution are huge for him.
Next to hit, Michael Coffey.
1-2 is the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 99.
That one outside, and a count 2-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Puts it away for the out, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away, and next is the designated hitter, Eggy Rosario. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds take the first 2 games of this series.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll. And that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me.